Hey guys, it's your boy Mr. Pure. Today we're coming back with a young and with Sasuke reaction. Living with Roaches Animated Story Time. So hope you like the video. Please watch to the end and I see you after the intro.
And my mother knew this, but she didn't have the time to go and get all of that done in time for dinner. So she just used what she had. And sure enough, when she sprayed this roach, all she did was make it mad and like stronger. Like the Raid insect poison is like pre-workout for jumbo roaches.
This nigga only as AF, bruh. Damn.
It just amped him up. So the other day I was going through my subscriptions and I saw that my wifey Tabs had posted a video. Oh, what's up? You didn't know Tabs was wifey? Man, it's all good, man. She ain't know either. Anyway, in this video, she basically just shares her experiences with what it's like to live amongst rats. You know, she lives in New York, and in New York, y'all got mad rats. So she just basically just gave her rundown of what it's like living in that. And it reminded me of my own personal experiences when it comes to dealing with pests. But unlike Tabs, I don't really got beef with rats like that, man. I've never lived anywhere where rats were a problem. For me, it was roaches. So I don't know how.
Jamaica is full of rats as well, but mostly roaches. Bruh. Everywhere you look, there's a roach. And flies as well. So full of flies. I think it's getting overpopulated, but back to the topic.
Old I was when this happened. I just know that I was young enough to the point where my mom still had to pick me up to sit me on the kitchen counter. So there I am, sitting on the counter as my mother was cooking dinner, and then a fucking roach crawls from underneath the kitchen door that led outside. Now, I don't remember who saw it first, but what I clearly remember was my mother losing her fucking mind when she saw it, because my mother is deathly afraid of roaches. Like, there's nothing in the animal world that she fears more. Snakes? Please. Rats? Cute. Lizards? Get that shit out of here! But at the sight of a cockroach, she is done. Like, she'll leave. Like, the house. Forever. Like, on some start over a life type. Like, move to a new city, change her name, start a new family. That's how much she's scared of roaches. So there we are in the kitchen, and my mom was very upset because one, she already started cooking. There was food on the stove, so she couldn't just leave it to burn. And two, she was upset because she knew that she had to be the person to deal with it. I mean, I wasn't gonna handle it. I couldn't have been older than 6. And in my head, my parents were like my superheroes. So me seeing my mom being afraid of roaches made me afraid of roaches too. And the only other people in the house were my teenage girl cousins and my baby sister. So she was the moment it walked in. So after she manages to gather some courage, she reaches for the roach spray that she kept underneath the kitchen sink. She then turns to me and is like, "Chris, don't move." Which, that was messed up. What she should have done was taken me off the counter to let me go to my room, and you'll see why in a second. So my mom slowly approaches the roach, spray in hand, aims at the roach, and then douses the roach in poison, like empties half the can. Now, some of y'all might be thinking, cool, problem solved, right? Roach dead. No. So, as most of you know, I grew up in Jamaica, and Jamaica is a tropical paradise. Truly a Garden of Eden. We have no venomous snakes, no poisonous animals, there are no predators of any kind, like no lions, bears, wolves, not even a coyote. Truly a paradise. I mean, yeah, of course there's the rampant gun violence and corrupt government, but that's always happening everywhere, right? So whatever. But what we do have are jumbo roaches, or at least that's what we call them. If you want to see what one of these demon roaches look like, their scientific name is Blabberus giganteus, which literally means giant roach. Like, I imagine when I say cockroach, you think of something that looks like this. Those aren't the roaches I'm talking about. These roaches are 2 to 4 times as big as a regular roach. They're scary looking and they don't fucking die. You can't kill these roaches with regular things like roach spray or a heavy boot. Just to kill one of these bastards, you need to take like a sword that was enchanted by a witch on a mountain at night and then dip it in fire and then shoot it out of a cannon. That's literally the only way to kill them. And my mother knew this, but she didn't have the time to go and get all of that done in time for dinner. So she just used what she had. And sure enough, when she sprayed this roach, all she did was make it mad and like stronger. Like the raid insect poison is like
God damn!
workout for jumbo roaches. It just amped him up. And here's the most terrifying part about these roaches. They can fly.
Sorry for your mama. I'm sorry for your mama.
Well, so as soon as that roach tasted the poison, its massive back opened up and released its wings, and it began to fly at my mother. Which, at that point, my mom ran away, like just completely abandoned me. And as she's doing it, she's like blindly carpet bombing the kitchen with roach poison. Like it got in my lungs, the dinner got f***ed up, but my mother, she didn't care. My mom was leaving. Like the house. Like she said, F this kid, the dinner, the house, this country, this planet. I'm going to Mars, bitch, because that's the only place I know for sure that they don't have roaches. And I don't really remember what happened next. I mean, I'm alive, which means that the roach didn't come back and like eat me. So I guess eventually somehow it just left. So yeah. But by the time you get to my age, you've just
Guys, I hope you like the video. Please like and subscribe and notification bell in the face. Please, please, please. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.